Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Little Potato. Welcome yourselves back to Hydroneer. That's right. That is very, very right indeed. So, first things first, let's get the system up and running. Again, we may have a little bit of difficulty with this, given the issue with the repair kit status. We are out of spanners as far as I'm aware. In fact, no, we're not out of spanners. We just got them down in the hole, eh? Yeah, we got them down here. We got a couple of spanners left. What's that? 2 spanners. Two spanners there. Right. So the other thing that that people made me aware of, which was kind of cool. So here's what we're gonna try. I know that I just went to a tremendous amount of effort to set up that system in the last episode. However, I believe that if you glitch the Goliath drill through the ground, then that can in fact lead to a very, very nice situation occurring where you're able to dig down very, very, very deeply indeed. So we're gonna try and make that happen. But the only issue that I have with that is that it's gonna be a little bit challenging to line up the different bits and bobs. I need an elbow piece. I need one singular elbow piece, please, video game. Can I get out here and can we do this? Because I really need to get this Goliath drill working. If we don't have the Goliath drill up and working, then oh, for goodness sake, then we're gonna be having issues for a long time to come. Okay, what do we want to do in this episode? Well, I kind of highlighted in the last episode that that this would probably be the last one. I think we've explored pretty much every aspect of this game thus far. We got a couple of bits of pipe to put in place. We got a couple of different bits and bobs to do, but nothing super duper major. You know, we're in a fairly good position, I would say. Okay, so I need to get this in place like so, and then I need to put it down to that level over there. Let's grab the shovel just for a second. There we go. Move this out of there, and this goes in like so. Excellent. So are we working here? Are we working? Is this gonna work? Will this do what I was promised it would do? The glitch might already have been fixed if that is if this is refusing to work, because I think that we've got the pipe in at the appropriate depth. But we'll see in just a second. It looks good to me, and I think the direction is right as well. We'll see if it splurts out any dirt in just a sec. Because if this Goliath drill does, then that fixes our problem. That fixes our problem tremendously. In fact, that's all. It all looks fine. That all looks fine there. I know the height of the belt isn't exactly perfect, but that's okay. No, nothing coming out of here. Is it anything to do with water pressure? I don't think so. It might be something to do with the fact that we don't have the toolkit in place. We need to go and see if we can filter the water out. That is true. Very true. Laying down some hard truths right now. Okay, let's get this fixed. Cool. Excellent. I'll pop down the mine in just a second. Also, a lot of people suggesting that I get a funnel in here somewhere. I do already have a funnel, and I believe somebody else said that it is technically possible for me to phase the funnel in through the harvester, which makes things slightly better. So let's see if that makes any difference. Sure. I don't know if it will. Even if it does, even if it doesn't make a difference, we probably still want to see if we can get a funnel in above anyway. Okay, so get that on. These both need to be on. Yes, please. That needs to move as well. Excellent. Okay. Oh, no. No. There we go. Oh. It was going so well, wasn't it? There we go. Excellent. I meant to pick up that, and I meant to pick up that bit as well, just so that we could move bits around and get the party started. I mean, we are processing materials, and that's important. You know, that's really, really good. We could do with slightly higher pressure over here. Certainly. We absolutely could. Any activity from down in the shaft. I mean, it's not looking too good, is it? I mean, that can go on there. It doesn't look like the Goliath drill is working as it should. Certainly, it looks a little bit lackluster. I have placed it correctly. It's in the right place. The pipe is linked up as it should be. Yep. Okay. Well, it looks like that glitch, which was a glitch in the past, is now no longer a glitch, and therefore this entire operation was kind of worthless, which kind of makes me feel pretty bad about the whole situation. But you know what? That's fine, I guess. There is one last sort of combination of operational bits of equipment that we need to try and combine. That is, of course, the taking of a harvester drill down to the very bottom of the world, because we know these harvester drills work fairly well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this down here real quick. Drop that down. Okay. Get out of here, Goliath drill. You know, we'll find a place for you at some point. However, now is not that time. Let's get that rotated into... Can I... There we go. Thank you. That rotated over there. Harvester in there like so. And then we do know that we need to get a couple of shovels of dirt and just, you know, cram it under there. It might only allow us to just still get tiny little bits of dirt. What the heck is happening with that lighting on that wall? It's a little bit funky. Okay, but that looks fine, right? We got dirt on here now. We got dirt. Okay, we do have dirt. It's just not managing to get onto the belt, which I would say is somewhat of a problem, to be honest. Can I maybe try moving that forward just a smidgen? Move that forward just a smidgen. Whap that in there. Excellent. Bada bim, bada boom. Yep, and under there. You know, just cram it all under there. Okay. So we've done a lot of testing. Done a lot of testing here. That definitely works now. That's great. Let's run this Goliath drill back up to the top. It's just easiest for us to unstick ourselves. And then we can stick this up on the top level, basically where the old harvester used to be. And at least we can, you know, let the drill arm go downwards, which is kind of great. Also, the water pressure is a little bit higher up here, so we might eventually be able to get a fairly significant yield on this thing. There we go. There we go. Absolutely, that seems to be working. Let's have a little snooze so we can get all of the light, which is great. All right, I mean, this looks like a mess, doesn't it? It looks like a mess, but I think it's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I am a little bit concerned at how slow this dirt is going. That does leave rather a lot to be desired, to be honest. Like, the speed of the belt up here is just garbage, frankly. It's just terrible. Moderate chunks of gold coming in here, so that's kind of nice. I mean, is there any other way that we could provide power to this belt here? Have we got a drilling operation in play? We do indeed have a drill. We have a drill arm working. That's kind of nice. So that's going to give us some slightly bigger chunks. I'm going to quickly just take this bit of dirt over to here. And, yeah, I'm going to try manually panning this. So this is the harvester drill that's working at the very bottom of the mine at the moment. And so, yeah, we do get bigger bits of gold. We do get bigger bits of gold because the harvester drills are drilling deeper. However, it's still not a lot. Still not a lot of gold, and it's nothing compared to what we had when we had the Goliath drill working at the very bottom of the mine shaft. However, I think this will represent our best chance at getting a good payout. The only thing that we need to really consider is, you know, how fast the belts are going and how we can speed that up in order to in order to ensure that, you know, the bits of dirt are actually able to make it up this terrible little area over here. Because this is just garbage. This is just absolute garbage. It's not good. It's not good at all. But, you know, money is money, right? I mean, you know, it's at least making us a little bit of cash. Look at how slowly this goes, though. Oh, goodness gracious me. That is lackluster. Lackluster, to say the least. Okay, we got a couple of gold bars that we need to sell. We got a big shard that we need to melt down. In fact, let me just take that shard over to here. Pop you into the pot, and immediately you get turned into the good stuff. No big gems thus far. No big gems at all, but that's okay. I tell you what, there actually is quite a lot that we can improve in our system. You know, I'm thinking about it right now, and I'm realizing there's a couple of tweaks that we can make that would really change things up rather tremendously. Okay, the Goliath drill not working is irritating. Irritating in the extreme because we are out of toolkits. But that's kind of okay. I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah. I mean, how the heck do we fix this? I'm trying to think of a way that we can fix this without impacting this current setup too much. Also, I've got a big shard in there, actually. Is that maybe why we're having such a degree of success, such a high yield? Might be, I guess. It's good stuff. It is good stuff, that's for sure. Yeah, so I'm really racking my brains as to how we can make an improvement here, because this needs to get... Okay, this needs to get sped up. Like 100%. 100% it needs to get sped up. Okay, I got an idea. Let's take this out here. Take this cork out here. Do we have one more bit of... We've got one more bit of conveyor. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So let's see if we can plumb this conveyor into here. Right? This is a bit of trial and error here, folks. You know, this is live refining as we go. Okay, so that goes in there. Let me remove that over yonder. Let me stick this big bit of dirt on... Excuse me. On there. Cool. Good stuff. I know that we're currently wasting a lot of dirt at the moment, but that's fine. We'll hopefully stop that in just a second. Gonna try moving this to here, so we can keep the belt moving along like so. And then, do we have one more bit of elevated belt? We don't have one more bit of elevated belt. However, I'm kind of thinking that maybe just... Okay, try that. Is that enough for us to unscrew that? Unscrew that. Okay. Is that even fast enough to... that is fast enough to move. So I think that might work slightly better for us. So that's good. That's real good. That's real good. However, now we need to go about plumbing this bit of belt in here. Which means we need to get this bit of belt to go there like so, I believe. Okay, it's still slow, but it's my kind of slow. Like, it works smoother. We are one belt short, though, of making this whole setup really, really work. And also, we're a whole bunch of screws short. And a whole bunch of foundation short, actually. Because we've got bits of dirt that are just falling off the edge here. Okay, I mean, a shopping trip at this point is frankly unavoidable, isn't it? It is unavoidable. Have we got any gold in this pot? We do indeed have a little bit of gold. Let me have a little look-see. Okay, let's go. Let's just immediately go to the shop because we need to. I've got lots and lots of money here, so that's going to be great. Unload this foundation. Probably going to go to the shop a couple of times, I would say. Not too many times over the course of this episode because it does take up a significant amount of time. However, you know, a couple of times will allow us to, in this first instance, it's going to allow us... That's a big hulking bit of gold there. Yeah, pop that in there. It's going to allow us to, you know, to do an initial run in order to get essentials, and then the second time we go, we can probably get ourselves some house bits. You know, some thatched roof stuff, etc., etc., etc. Man, I just wish the Goliath drill was a little bit more useful, because by the time that it gets down to the good yields at the bottom of the map, you need to replace it. You need to replace it manually, and that sounds like a lot of hard work for a game that doesn't have any automation with regards to placement of resources or anything like that. So, yeah, not happy about that. Not happy about that at all. I appreciate that we maybe should have gone to deliver to the stock market, but the truth of the matter is that the stock market, frankly, it's just a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort to drive, and, you know, frankly, the rewards are occasionally minimal. What is that? 2,000. Oh my goodness. Right, so it turns out last episode, we did fairly well for ourselves. We did very well for ourselves. Holy cow, that's 4,500 bucks. That is bananas. Wowzers. Okay, well, that is very, very good. I'll take that. Yes, please. Thank you very much. As a consequence, I'm going to buy loads and loads of belt, loads and loads of conveyor belt. I'm going to buy some vertical belt as well. I'm going to need at least 3 bits of regular conveyor. 3 bits of regular conveyor. Yep, and then at least a couple of tool bags, because they, you know, never seem to be in large enough quantities. Ram drill, we've got the ram drill already. The harvester, we got all of that stuff. Pressure stuff, we don't need that. We are okay. Let's get another sorter. So another sorter is going to allow us to sort out, well, hopefully gems and shards, but we don't actually need 2. We only need 1, because we can sort for dirt, but I don't really want to sort for dirt, because why would we need to sort for dirt? I'm going to buy another shredder, just for the sake of it. So let's do that. And that still leaves us with, you know, at least 2 grand. So that is very, very good, if I do say so myself. Let's unstuck ourselves. Let's reverse. Let's do this. Oh, I need to buy some splitting pipes as well, some T-pipes. So we're gonna do that right now. Okay. If I park in this location, there's always an issue. Always an issue. So I'll have to park in a slightly different location. Don't know why I felt compelled to pick up the second shredder. That to be honest seems like the most useless bit of tech that I bought on this shopping haul. But don't let that deter you. I'm sure we'll find a use for it. Okay. Yeah. And also, I should have mentioned that I would like to get that secondary harvester moved underground. If I move the secondary harvester underground... No, sorry, not the harvester. The ram drill. Yeah, if I move the secondary ram drill underground, then we can increase our production a lot, actually. A heck of a lot. Okay, so move both these things in there. Tell you what, why don't I just get more ram drills? Get more ram drills. Get 2 more ram drills. Sure. Get 2 more ram drills. Let's get some more vertical bits of belts. And let's get 2 more regular bits of belt. So this should allow me to get 4 ram drills underground. If I get 4 ram drills underground, then that is gonna be cash money all the way home, son. It's gonna be brilliant. A little bit of cash money. A lot of cash money. More cash money is better than no cash money. And I like me a lot of cash money. I'm calling it cash money. It kind of isn't cash money. It's kind of gold ingot money. Doesn't really make sense, you know, when you think about it like that. But sure, let's just continue to pretend that we've got loads of cash money. Let's do it. Like me some cash money. Real good. Okay. Zip around here. Alright, and then zip back. I love driving this route backwards. In fact, I just love driving in this game. It's really great. When you're driving on roads, I have forgotten how to turn, apparently. When you're driving on roads, it's actually a pleasure to drive. When you're driving on terrain, like, you know, this terrain over here, it's actually awful. It's actually totally dreadful. As you can see me demonstrating for your eyes right in front of you. Okay. When am I going to do a little flipsy? Probably quite soon, right? No. Actually, totally fine. Okay. Man, this area looks like... It looks like a nuclear test site or something, frankly. It looks really, really, really run down. Like, I haven't put any effort into it. Which is, I mean, crazy to think. No, me, no. Okay, so that goes in there. Cool. Let's get a bit of belt in between. I'm just setting this up right now whilst whilst I'm around here, you know? Let's unscrew the valve at the back there. There we go. And screw the valve on there. That stops everything. And we're going to sort you for... Yeah, crystals, actually. Totally fine. Crystals. We'll get the crucible moved in just a second, but that's not a problem for now. Alright. So, what do I need to do? I need to get one more bit of regular belt, of which I've got a plentiful amount in the back of my truck. So we stick that in there. No, we don't. Stick that in there. No, we don't. I think we do stick that in there, and I think we just need to uncover the... Oh. We've either corked that, or more likely than not, we've ended up turning the gear thingy. Right. So do that. Rotate that. Put you into place there. Unlock the gear. And put that in place over there. Excellent. Oh no, hold on. The gear did actually need to be... The gear did actually need to be turned on that one. Okay, so that goes in there like so. Excellent. That's real good. I still want to... I still have an idea. I still have an idea here. Okay, get a vertical bit of... Oh. Flippin' heck. Get a vertical bit of belt in here. Oh, let me out. Please let me out, video game. I'm out. I think I'm out. I'm out. Thank goodness. There we go. Okay, put a vertical bit of belt in there. Okay, turn that off. Excellent. So now we're going to have to go off a little bit of an edge here. And I'm hoping that means that I can kind of turbocharge this with an additional bit of input. And I completely forgot to buy the T-pipes, didn't I? I completely forgot to buy the T-pipes. Oh, that's pretty stupid. That's pretty stupid because it's actually a requirement. Actually a total requirement. Right. I'm going to unload and then I'm going to go back to the shop because I have to go back to the shop, frankly. It's pretty essential that I get the T-pipes. Because the T-pipes were meant to be used for a whole bunch of really important bits and bobs. Do I have the cash? I probably have the cash at the store for the T-pipes. Okay, cool. I should have slept before I went on my little adventure, but I'm getting flustered now, so frankly, I'm just gonna try and de-stress on my trip to the shop. You know what? I hardly ever take this route to the shop, but it does seem much quicker. Okay, gonna start decelerating now. And clearly I started decelerating too soon. This thing takes ages and ages and ages to decelerate. I would love it if it did actually have some brakes. You know, brakes are a pretty nice feature as it turns out. However, the good news is that we were able to make it pretty darn quick to the shop. We literally just need, what, like 5 T-pipes? 5 T-pipes, that seems fine. There we go. Throw that in there. Give me the 5 T-pipes. Back into the car. Or truck, whatever the heck. The hydro tank or whatever. Excellent. Also, you know what? It's a bit funny, actually, why this game is called Hydroneer. I mean, I like the name Hydroneer, don't get me wrong. However, the time that I've spent faffing around with water, kind of minimal, right? Like, I don't think I've messed around with water altogether too much. I mean, I appreciate all of the aquatic elements. Maybe I'm just grumbling for the sake of grumbling. Maybe I'm just making conversation for the sake of making conversation. I guess we'll never know. Okay. Stop decelerating. Swing around. And let's go. Alrighty. Thankfully, it's not got too dark yet. Nailed it. Okay. So as long as I nail this... As long as I nail this jump, we'll be just fine. Oh, that was... I mean, I wish it was a little bit lighter so that we could have seen that fantastic 360 no-scope in in slightly more detail. But as it turns out, we made it. That's fine. You got to see it. It was caught on camera. That counts, right? That counts. Okay, stop. Sleep. Man, this area looks messy. Should I tidy up? I feel like I should tidy up, but, you know, at the same time, who the heck cares about how tidy it looks? Not I. Not I, for sure. Okay, we got our one bit of T-pipe from that's left over. So, the T-pipe needs to go in here. Right? Right. No. Something's making a noise. Get this into position here. Oh. Is this even gonna work in this orientation? I don't think it is. It's not gonna work the way that I envisioned this. Yeah. We need a corner T-pipe, and we ain't got corner T-pipes at this moment in time. Okay, you know what? You know what? Replace this pipe back in there. Place this pipe back in there, and try again. Try again. I dislike that pretty intensely. However, that does help us. That does help us with another area that we do need to connect up. So, if I head on over here, do I have any more straight pipe? I think I do have more straight pipe, but it's all down this flipping hole. Right, grab a couple of bits of straight pipe. Okay. Right, so does that accelerate the... That's not connected. That's not connected even slightly. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Okay, hold up. Try again. Move a little bit further back. Rotate around. That doesn't make any difference, apparently. Rotate around. Okay, we've got movement. We've got movement. It's not great. It's not great, but it's gonna at least work for now. Okay. There we go. We got movement. We got movement. And it seems to be working. Okay, we need to get the toolboxes over here, and we need to fix things up like right now. Let's fix the filters in the first instance. That works fine. Looks like there's a blockage over here, which we can fix, probably. Why has this belt decided to suddenly stop working? It's not. It's just something that I did, apparently. Okay. We need to definitely get this elevated as well. We need more vertical. We need more vertical belts. Like, that's frankly unavoidable. Yeah. We're gonna have to fix that. I mean, we don't have a choice. We do not have a choice. We need to have a funnel in place. Otherwise, we're not gonna have anything working. In fact, does this necessarily need to be... I'll tell you what, this doesn't need to be a flat bit of belt. This can be an elevated bit of belt right here. Do I have another bit of elevated belt? I do have another bit of elevated belt. I need lots of bits of elevated belt. Where did my other bits of elevated belt go? Did I not have any other bits of elevated belt? I don't even know. Things have started going so unbelievably crazy that I don't think I really understand what's happening anymore. You know, things are going bonkers. Right, that foundation, I don't know where we got that foundation from, but that needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed up there. That needs to go down there like so. And then the funnel goes in that position there. Does that work? I think that works. Why has everything stopped working? I have absolutely no idea. Turn it on. I feel like there's a couple too many bits of dirt, you know? There's too many bits of dirt everywhere. What happened? What happened here, folks? There we go. Okay. That's fixed now. That's good. That's really good. Okay. Nice. Okay, more spanners. Let's get this Goliath drill fixed up. Looking good. Okay. So now we just need to connect up. Now we just need to connect up this bit here. And we can do so with a little bit of T-pipe that I've just purchased. Wonderful. Stop jumping around, potato. You're gonna get yourself dug into a hole. Again, how is this all stopped working? Please work. Please work, video game. I need you to work. I need you to work right now. Right, I need this bit of pipe here. In fact, I need a couple of bits of straight pipe. Yeah, why does it all suddenly stop working? I feel like it might be like a processing issue or something. You know, like whenever there's too many bits of dirt in play, it just stops working. I mean, I know I said this, I say this like every single episode, but I do feel very close to just getting this all up and running. Like, it's very close to just working, you know? It's very, very close to just working. Right, so this bit goes in there. This bit goes in there. Yeah, cool. Now we just need one straight bit of pipe here. Yeah, rotate, 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 rotate. Excellent. One straight bit of pipe anywhere, one straight bit of pipe. Really? Okay, you know what? We'll use a valve. This is probably temporary. Okay. Why are you not working now? Okay, I'm gonna unstick this truck because I want to just get it out of the way. It's being far too much of a nuisance at this moment in time. Okay, now let's try and figure out why the heck this ain't working. Also, let's get the second harvester drill disconnected. No, not the second harvester drill. The second ram drill. Goodness gracious me. I can never remember the names of all of these different parts. Right, get that disconnected. That's good. That's good too. Disconnect that. Free up this bit of T-pipe. There we go. Excellent. That goes in there like so. Okay. Are we working now? Are we working? Are we having any joy? I hear the sound of something. Okay. Seems to be that. Okay, good. That's up and running. That's good. That's good stuff. Okay, here's part of the problem. Part of the problem is that down in the mine, I'm going to take with me a cork. 2 seconds. Where's a cork? Give me a cork. You got a cork? This is a cork that's not needed, is it? No, it is needed, but it can be unneeded, just like that. No, that cork is actually needed, otherwise we will have continual issues. Okay, there's water flying out somewhere. Is it on this thing? It's on this thing. Okay, good. Right. It looks kind of janky, but it kind of also works. There we go. Right, we can move the foundations around a little bit here. Oops. So this whole setup should be working there, right? I think. Okay. Good. We've got progress at least. Hopefully, with the funnel, it should make things a little bit easier. I do kind of worry about the capacity issue of this funnel. The capacity of this funnel is a bit of a concern. Okay, what I was gonna do was twofold. First of all, I need to go down into the mine, and I need to move out the way, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to get rid of this. This connection. That connection is no longer required. In fact, this whole connection is no longer required. Just move it around a little bit. Move around a little bit, and move that over there. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's the situation. It's all stopped working. It shouldn't have stopped working as far as I'm concerned. It should all be working. I'm going to widen this shaft right now because I'm sick and tired of just walking up and down it and not managing. Also, everything seems to be stopping. Now, I'm not entirely sure if that's a game issue or if that's a me issue. Can never really be too sure with these things. But everything has definitely stopped working. It seems to show another filter breaking every time I try to incorporate something new. So that's all. That should be all working. Turn that off, turn that on again. Does that make any difference? Nope. Apparently not. The belt's also not moving. Which is, I mean, really strange, given that it was just working a second ago. Okay, there we go. So that works a little bit better now. That's kind of nice. That needs to be turned on. That's in entirely the wrong direction. However, this bit of belt needs a gear turned off. Okay. Try that. There we go. Excellent. Okay. How's that looking? That's looking good. That's looking better. It's a little bit janky, but I mean, it's fine, right? Jank is okay sometimes. However, this is going to become a problem. This funnel is, I don't want to say that it's worse than useless. However, it does feel like entirely redundant. It feels entirely worthless because there's no need for it, really, is there? I think, to be honest, a natural funnel is probably slightly more effective. Okay. There we go. Okay, that seems to be working a little bit better. Okay. It's not working a little bit better, but that's fine. Okay, so a bit of dirt comes in over here, and it should fall onto the belt and then up to the shredder and then get shredded. However, that doesn't seem to be happening. Let's see if we can try and fix that, eh? So that goes in there. That goes in there. And that goes in there. Okay. Give that a shot. Goodness gracious me. This is not good. Also, I feel like the water pressure, like everywhere, is probably far too low. We've got too much running on the network at the moment. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's do what I wanted to do down in... What's going on here? I hear that... Very important. I hear a noise. I hear a... Oh, somebody's losing water. Ah, it's over here. That's fine. We'll deal with that in just a second. Okay, get that repaired. Now you're able to output bits of dirt. Excellent. Let's leave this down here. Okay, so what I want to do is... Oh, I need to open the shaft up. I need to open the shaft up. Do I have my pickaxe down here? I do indeed have a pickaxe down here. So now there's no real need to keep this dirt here. We can just ride the belt all the way up. How smooth was that? Very smooth. Very smooth, very fun. Very enjoyable. Okay. It's working. It's working perfectly. He said, for about the 50th time. Right, so here's what we're now gonna do. We're now gonna pop down here, and we're gonna try and install a good couple of... Why is this not working? Okay, move these bits of dirt around. We're gonna try and install a couple of mining machines over in this area. Apparently I can't install it where I want it to be installed, but that's kind of fine, I guess. Okay, we're gonna get 2 on each side, so you can probably see the design that I'm trying to capitalize on. Okay, so that goes in there. That goes in there. Yep, we got one more bit. Oh, that was stupid. There we go. Okay. So now I just need one more bit of... Okay, how is this broken before it's even operating? That is a marvelous bit of equipment right there. Okay, head on up here. Grab a bit of belt. Let's get all of this stuff hammered down, by the way, in a second. Let's get it all anchored so that we don't have to constantly deal with accidentally picking stuff up. Right, so this goes in here like so. That can be turned off. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so now it's not making a noise. Wonderful. Dump some dirt under here. There we go. Okay, so now we should be... There we go. Now we got a working setup. So it's not perfect, not by any means yet, but, you know, we'll get there. We'll absolutely get there, and I'm confident it won't be too difficult to do. Right, turn that flipping thing on. Okay, you know what? It's probably best that I move this to, like, somewhere over here. Expose the lamp without turning it on and off again. Okay, this is more difficult than it looks like, to be honest. More difficult than it looks like. Okay, we need a splitter over here. Or we need a T-piece, should I say. T-piece in this vicinity. We got a T-piece. We got a T-piece situation here. Okay. You know, this is probably rather overcomplicated. Now that I think about it, it does seem like a rather overcomplicated setup. But a worthwhile setup, nonetheless. Okay, we got any gems yet? No, we don't have any gems. We don't have any gems because I'm an idiot. A total idiot. That's even more of an idiot. Still an idiot. Not an idiot now. Excellent. Oh, goodness gracious me. Took a while, but we got there, didn't we? Okay. What do I need now? Oh, I need T-pieces. I need lots and lots of T-pieces. So what we're going to do... See if we can drop them down the hole. Didn't really work. Points for trying, though, potato. I've still got the second Goliath drill as well that I want to try and incorporate somewhere. No idea where that's going to go, though. Okay, can't reach that T-piece. Oh, goodness me. Look at all of this. Look at all of this failure littered down the side of the belt here. We'll get it moved onto the belt in just a second. But, you know, for now, I want to try and double the capacity. There we go. Right, and then come out. We don't actually need to come out. We just leave that in there. So we're basically just going to circumnavigate this bit of belt right there. And one more, I think. Yep, one more. And then, it's a good, you know, it's a good point to have a pressure gauge, to be honest. Yep, perfect. So we can take the pressure here. Then we have one bendy bit. One singular bendy bit, which we have very, very close by. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, one bendy bit goes there. And then 2 additional T-pieces. In fact, it's just 1 additional T-piece. 1 additional T-piece and 1 bendy bit. I've already thrown the T-piece down the hole, haven't I? So that is located here. Can I throw it down the hole a little bit better? No. Failing to throw stuff down a hole. Exhilarating. Absolutely exhilarating. I love it. Alright. Stop jumping around, potato, and try and get back down the shaft. There we go. Excellent. So, first T-piece. Well, first and final T-piece, actually. And then I need the bend, which is here. Run this down. And then I grab the 2 harvesters, and then I stick them into place, and we will be golden. And then that's going to effectively double our deep underground harvesting capability, which is quite fun, right? I think that's going to make a difference. I hope it's going to make a difference. If it doesn't end up making a difference, well, I'm going to be a very sad individual indeed. Okay, grab my shovel, throw some dirt under here. Oops. Does that work? Sure does. Sure as heck does. Excellent. Alright, and run down. And grab this. Bit of dirt underneath there. Bit of dirt underneath there. How's that looking? That's looking pretty good to me. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Oh boy, it looks good. It looks very, very good. Okay, so for the first time in a long time, we're not hearing any unbelievably irritating, you know, water sounds. The system not working. That's real good. I'm gonna move up slowly but surely, trying to get bits of dirt back on the belt as we go. In an ideal world, this entire... Excuse me? There we go. This entire setup would not have... Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It would... First of all, we'll increase the height of the ceiling. That needs to get done. Goodness gracious me. It's pretty difficult to handle. Okay, I mean, this is still not good. This is still not good. So it turns out the natural funnel idea, which I was oh so keen on, has made little to no impact on the general situation. How does this not go in? There we go. So that goes in. It's kind of irritating, the amount of time that I have to spend just like manually adjusting, manually fixing the situation here. Okay, good. Next one. Okay, there. Cool. Nice. Cool. Great. Okay, so when it does work, it does actually work. Which is good. Yeah, try again. Yeah, I don't really think that there's much else that I can do in order to make this go more smoothly. But, you know, for now, that's fine. That's totally fine. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we got it working. We got it working. That's real good. That's real good. What's the yield like? I mean, pretty lame, to be honest. Unless we get the Goliath drill up and running, I don't know how we're gonna increase it. The yield is pretty much now in the hands of the Goliath drill. All right, grab my pickaxe just a second. I want to widen this tunnel up a little bit. There we go. So this is going to get removed. This is going to get removed. Right, so where's the Goliath drill actually going? Going right under here? Oh, it's hit bedrock. I see. Well, I mean, that's a massive pain in the backside, because I was hoping that we'd get a little bit more mileage out of the drill than we just got. As it transpires, though, giddy ant. Is there another place that we could stick it? I mean, not really without faffing around. I mean, maybe over here. Even then, it's still a pretty big problem. We don't have that many straight bits of belt to get the drill. Maybe over here. Yeah, but that would have its own issues. That would definitely have its own issues. I'm just kind of happy that at least it's semi-working at the moment. What I want to do, I want to run down a crate right here and just stick a crate in the corner right here. right there. So I think that might just make a tiny little bit of difference. Okay. Yeah, I mean, as I've already said, in an ideal world, the whole thing would be enclosed, but we're not living in an ideal world, are we? Ain't that the truth? Okay. Plonk that down over there. Cool. I mean, we'll be making money. Again, it's just a case of... It's not probably going to end up being that much money. Alright, can I just throw this in here? Throw this in here. Throw them both in there. Sure. Double time. Right, let's run the toolbox out, because we probably need the toolbox up here for something, or we will need it for something. Okay, so as soon as this system tries to cope with big bits of dirt, there is a failing. That is apparent to me. Cannot handle large quantities of dirt. Like, under any circumstances, there is always something that goes wrong. Let me try putting a pressurizer thing in here. You know what I mean, the pressurizer thing. So if we can put this machine under slightly higher pressure, that might just work a little bit more smoothly. I mean, a good amount of gold is coming out. It doesn't look like it's an increase in the size of the gold, though. That's the only thing, you know. So we've gone to the great effort of moving all of this equipment, you know, downstairs, if you like, underground, and it's you know, it's maybe led to a slightly increased yield, but we really need the Goliath drill up and running if we want to not have these tiny little yields. Excuse me, you just went right through there. Okay. Water pressure is it's pretty low. It's pretty low here, but that's okay. Okay, I think we just, you know, honestly, I think we just keep on running. We keep on running the machines. We keep on running everything, and we just try our very best to... We try our very best to make sure that everything goes smoothly until the end of the episode, when we find out exactly how much we've earned in gold. How about that? Look at the size of that bit of dirt. Right, I'm gonna try reinstituting the funnel. Because until I put in big bits of dirt, frankly, the whole system works. It's only when I put in big bits of dirt that the thing starts to disintegrate. Yeah. Do I have my pickaxe up here? I do actually have my pickaxe up here. Yeah. See, the thing is that occasionally, video game, we have to deal with big bits of dirt. Does occasionally happen. Does occasionally happen. How many shards are we getting? How many shards are we getting? I mean, a good number of shards. Good number of gems as well. I mean, there's a lot of stuff just lying around here. It's a huge embarrassment to me personally. There we go. Okay, a little bit more gold added in there. We had some... Oh, that destroyed the frame rate. Has any of this iron been going into the tub? Don't actually think so. Wow. Wow. Okay, wowzers, look at that iron. The pile is so big that I'm really struggling to get it into the pot. There we go. Okay, it's now all been diminished. Pick up this iron over here. And still that's a large amount. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and see if I can buy the... I'm gonna go and see if I can buy the big wand. You know, the big magic wand. Alright, that's looking good. All that's looking good. I mean, the shards can now be picked up directly. Don't know why I thought that they would follow me around with that. maneuver. That's fine. I also don't seem to need that much shard power in order to make my system like properly pressurized. I mean, I know that it's not super pressurized at the moment, but you know, there's enough. There's enough in place. There's enough in place that means it works, which is quite nice. Up a little bit further forward. There we go. Looking good, looking fancy. And then everything else is just continuing to work. The fact that I moved the harvesters underground, though, needed? I don't think so. I don't think so. Also, the fact of the matter is that my harvester is pretty ridiculously non-automated at this moment in time. I mean, couldn't really get any further from, you know, non-optimated. Optimated? That's a term. Automated. Because it's just not automated at the moment. It's just not, frankly. I have to, you know, constantly be standing over it, keeping an eye on things. Have to fix things up from time to time. There we go. This funnel, I'm still not sure if it actually helps. Yeah. Does work, though. It does work. It does work. That's kind of important. That's kind of important. Okay, you know what? Go sleep with my helmet on. Sure. Oh, apparently it doesn't count if you sleep with your helmet on. There you go. Alright, discard the helmet. Right. Can I pressurize this system right here? I kind of would like to. Right, let's do a little switcheroo. So swap that around there. Pop that in here before the thing freaks out. And then we'll see if we can put a shard, or a casted shard ingot. Right in there. Cool, looking good. See if we can pop this in here. So this is going to hopefully accelerate a lot of stuff. Nice. Excellent. Okay. So we got much higher speed now. Okay. Not good. Not good there. Not good on that front. Oh, look at this. I mean, it seems like all of these dudes are working harder, working slightly faster. That's kind of nice. Seems like we're getting more bang for our buck down in harvester land. That's really nice. Has that sped up the... Has it sped up the shredder? No, it's not sped up the shredder. Well, it has sped up the shredder, but has it made a meaningful difference to the shredder? Don't really think so. It's still causing me problems, and it's still barely automated. Yeah. So even though the speed of the shredder has definitely increased, it's still, like, incredibly limited to what it can process at any given time. Yeah, so I mean, like, funnel or no funnel. Funnel or no funnel, there's still a problem. Okay, now there's a backlog, because of course there is. See, again, look at that. Look at that. Do I need like a second... Do I need like a second shredder at some point along this process? I feel like that is... I feel like that is what's required in order to make this work. Should I try 2 shredders? Okay, here's an idea. We gotta try this. I got 2 shredders. I do in fact have the 2 shredders that I need to make this possible. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to sacrifice the elevation, which I ended up adding, which I do think made a slightly positive difference, albeit just not that noticeable. Okay, you wanna work? Ah, I've got you turned off, don't I? Okay. Let's have a little look-see. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's so much dirt going unprocessed. It's shocking me. Okay, let me in. Is this going the right way? It's all going the right way. That's good. Okay. Remove that. Okay, I think there's been a damaged. Yeah, there's been a filter damaged, which is okay. I did take the toolbox up for just this exact reason. Okay, get back to processing. I'm gonna put the filter in here because I want to be able to jump up. Okay. Now, is this making any difference? Maybe? It does look like a lot more stuff is being processed. I mean, that's good. That's very, very good. Seems to be working. Okay. Nope. No luck there. Yeah. Okay. Turns out the double filter strategy was the way all along. That was what I've been missing. Unironically, that is what I was missing. Very good. Very, very good. It looks good. It looks like it's working solidly now. Can't believe it. I actually cannot believe it. And it looks like the amount of gold that we're getting is fairly substantial. There we go. Nope. Try there. Okay, I've just gone and made the whole process worse for myself. I'd like to congratulate Orbital Potato on messing up a process which he himself managed to fix. There we go. That looks better. Yeah. I fixed it. I did it. Now I'm fixing it manually as well, which kind of defeats the entire purpose of this setup, I know, but sometimes you gotta do it yourself. There we go. Look at all of this. Look at all of this gold. All right, how much are you betting for an end of episode total, folks? How much do we think we're gonna net? I think I'm gonna net a fairly substantial amount of money. I need to get all of these bits of dirt back on the belts as best I can. Okay. Here we go. Are there any bits of dirt that have fallen off the side? You bet there is. Okay. Get all of that back on there. Nice. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I think we got an issue. I think there is an issue with the harvester actually. Hold up. Seems like it's been slightly damaged. That's fine. Let me get that repaired. Okay. Jump up here. There we go. Fixed. Actually fixed. And I think I've been containing most of the you know, the products that have been splurting out of this thing. All of the gold is going to where it needs to be, which is great. Where it needs to go anyway is what I meant to say there. That's fine though. There we go. That goes in there. Cool. Any additional bits of dirt that are sort of hanging around? There's a couple of bits of dirt. Can add these on. I mean, it's not perfect, but it works. Is it perfect? No. But it does work. It does work. It's also, again, slightly redundant, as I've already highlighted, because we don't really need to have these harvesters down at the very bottom of the map, but I think it maybe does increase the yield, but not to any substantial degree. Not at least that I can see. Because it does look like it's working, but it doesn't look like it's, you know, making a super big difference to our gold output. Also, there's still a bit of belt in that pond, which I never rescued. Honestly, that's on me. I also wonder, I mean, is there any dirt lost? Is there like a tiny like percentage loss that comes from being put through 2 shredders? If that's the case, are we just like throwing gold down the drain? That may well be the case. Right, I mean that's pretty much most of the big bits of dirt that have been seen to, which is quite nice. None of them really had any particularly excuse me? None of them had any particularly large volume of gold in them, but I guess that's okay. And the harvester drills are indeed doing what they're supposed to be doing. The Goliath drill, sorry, the ram drills are doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm gonna ride you for a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of digging, because at the moment you are pretty much the worst bit of tech. In fact, I don't even know if our system is capable now of accepting. I don't even know if it's capable of accepting the dirt from this machine. And even if it is, it's completely out of juice. Okay, you know what? Let's just take all of the byproduct and turn it into one big bit of dirt, or as big a dirt as we can manage. There we go. Sure. Can I combine this further? No, can't combine it further. All right, we'll take one bit of dirt just for old time's sake. You know, we'll get the excavator. I'm really remarkably unconvinced at the effectiveness of vehicles in this game. At the moment, anyway. Right. I have gone through so many spanners over the course of this episode that it is actually kind of disgusting. It's actually really disgusting. Right, well, you know what? I think that's probably about as good as our processing capability is going to get. I guess we can process this bit of dirt. Why not? There's more and more dirt coming in by the minute, which is great. Let me see if I can try and consolidate all of my gold. Tidy it up a little bit. That'd be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Just as like an end of episode event. Let's do it. There we go. Okay. Yep, try and unstick all of this. Put it back on the belt. There we go. Move all that back onto the belt. Then it's all processed. Excellent. There we go. Just get it all onto the belt so that we have it in like one solid location. Whether that be at the end of the belt or somewhere else, i.e. already in a cauldron. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna see if I can get a pan here. I'm sure we got one sitting around over here. We're gonna throw all of the gemstones and absolutely everything that we have, frame rate permitting, into this pan. There we go. There we go. Exceptional. And again. In there like so. Cool. And let's try this. Right up into there. Cool. Great. Is there any other outstanding gemstone repository that I'm missing? Man, the size of these bits of gold is so demoralizing, isn't it? I mean, it's really rather lame. I mean, there's a couple of bits and bobs that are just lying around, but you know, nothing super major. Right, so let's head into here. Let's empty the bucket out right over there. We got most of it. Did create a little bit of an explosion, but that's fine. And most of it's been processed out the back end. Okay, I mean, look, it wasn't the cleanest of operations, but it did kind of mostly work. Either way, I think that's a good point to call it. So, should we see how much we've got? Let's see how much we got. First of all, let me just see if I can consolidate all of the iron that we have in the crucible. Sorry, in the furnace, but not in the crucible. Do that. Okay, find my mold. So that is our iron, which will no doubt be much more disappointing than it should be. Ah, we've also got a little bit more iron, but that's fine. Can I put this gold bar back in? Can we smelt it into a bigger gold bar? I think that's something that I can do if I... maybe I can't even do this. I thought I could put it back in. Apparently I can't. Right, so that gold bar, or that bar is just going to chill out over there. We're going to have to do multiple bars in order to make this, but it's fine. Okay, not going to make the same mistake with gold. Gold is going to go around here. It looks to me, anyway, that most of the gold was already put in. There we go. Excellent. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna throw that back on the furnace just for a second. And we're gonna let that heat up whilst I go for a snooze. Whilst that heats up, all of the gold is going to be liquidized. And then we're gonna throw it into a mold, and we're gonna see how much gold we've ended up acquiring over the course of this episode. It was a little bit of a weird one, this one, honestly. A little bit of a weird one. It does kind of make me realize that the Goliath drill is just a hot piece of garbage. Like, it is totally garbage. I've never seen, you know, the returns. Let me go and measure the iron right now. I've never seen the returns that I got from 42. Nothing. I've never seen the returns that I got, you know, just even in the basic starting area from just, like, panning myself. Like, that seems to be a way to get, like, a ridiculously large amount of money. 1,637. So, 1,594. 1,594. Don't mind the bits of dirt that are just flying off here, willy-nilly. Don't mind that. Okay, so if that's iron, then I would wager, even though I talk about how I've never had, you know, massive big returns like I had before, massive big golden nuggets, I think this is going to probably net us a substantial amount of money. Place your guesses right now, folks. 6,565 bucks. Wowzers. That's a substantial amount of money, and that would pretty much allow us to buy almost anything that we care about. In fact, well, I say that, we've already bought everything that we really care about. Everything that matters, we've got. The big stick I didn't end up getting, but, I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's just a slightly bigger version of the stick that we currently have. There we go. So yeah, I'm not too bothered with that. Holy cow, we did it. We did it. I mean, this game is obviously still in early access, and we will no doubt see it evolve as we go. But that's going to be it for this episode. That's going to be it for this series, ladies and gentlemen. Hydroneer. Great little game. Thoroughly enjoyed playing it. Thanks as ever to all of the fantastic people who support me over on patreon.com/shopbutapotato. Also thanks to Banana Nanana and C Senpai for being the two $25 plus tier patrons. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.